Hello, I'm EnterElysium, welcome back to Let's Play BattleTech. We've got a contract to go to with our somewhat improved units, but first we're going to go to the barracks and do some leveling up because I haven't done this yet. So we've got some XP to spend.
Ready for...
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
I'm here.
We've got 3,000. We've got 4 different skills. We've got gunnery, piloting, guts, and tactics. Gunnery, of course, is to do with to hit. Piloting, melee chance, but also you get a bit of buff to movement. Guts, health, also overheat. And then tactics is to do with called shots. Now they also have active abilities or passive abilities. For instance, sensor lock, which allows you to sensor lock an enemy and remove 2 bars of their evasive instead of shooting. Useful if you're in like a light scout mech, because your shooting is terrible. However, I don't want anyone in a light scout mech, because they suck. Then we get Master Tactician. It's passive. We gain +1 initiative and remove 1 bar of stability damage when reserving. That's pretty good. +1 initiative is pretty damn good, especially in a heavier mech. Like, you know, if most people are mech 3s and we have a mech 3, that mech 3 goes into mech 4. It's great. Or we could go with guts. Bulwark, we get guarded if we don't move when firing, which is great for shooters because your shooters can just stand there and, hey, get guarded. We also then get Juggernaut. Successful melee attacks knock your target back on initiative phase. I think this is kind of at odds with this. It's good for a close-in mech to an extent, but a close-in mech standing still and shooting is going to be more that medium, not a pure close, because a pure close probably wants to move a little bit to make sure enemies don't get behind them. Piloting, evasive movement. We generate extra evasive charge for movement actions. That's pretty good. Ace pilot, this unit can move after shooting if it's not already moved. That's reasonable, but piloting is also pretty terrible because early it gives you base to hit chance in melee. I'd rather have, you know, weapon to hit chance with my guns because my guns are going to be used most of the time. Gunnery, you can shoot different weapons up to 3 separate targets. Great. Breaching shot, attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover and guarded on the target. That's amazing when combined. This is the only one where I would say these 2 synergize amazingly because I can be like, I've got 3 weapons, 3 targets. Bang, bang, bang. All of those are breaching. It's not I'm firing 3 weapons, it's I'm firing a weapon at a target. That counts as breaching. So I'm going to just straight up try and grab this. That's my third thought. And I think I'm going to save this 500 XP. I could spend it on this, but that gives me base melee chance. I think I'm probably going to go gunnery and guts on most people. There is an argument for gunnery tactics, especially if you want to get the initiative buff, but it is so high up the tree, I'd rather have the short-term buffs of like bulwark and stuff. So we're going to confirm that.
Training complete.
Bearmoth.
Standing by.
I can't change your name, can I? No. We're probably going to go...
Ready for orders.
Wow, really? Does that actually do nothing? Huh. Here, I think it's easier chord shots. So we're going to go there for now. Just to hit chance on weapons.
MechWarrior training complete.
Decker. I mean, you are in a really crappy mech, so I could get you sensor buff. Sure. Also, you get an indirect fire penalty reduction. So they actually make pretty reasonable missile platforms, because missile platforms have to fire indirectly, and an indirect fire penalty applies. So I think we'll do that.
Training confirmed, Commander.
You can only have 2 abilities, FYI. Probably a really important thing to tell you. I can't pick all of these abilities. You can only have 2 trees of abilities. So if I pick tactics and guts, I can't have piloting and gunnery. I can still get the levels, but I can't get these abilities. That was probably key that I missed out. You've got some. We could get guts for +1 health. I'm going to go with that. The reason being, max injuries 3 will become max injuries 4.
Training complete.
And it'll take her 4 injuries until she dies or goes unconscious. And also the more guts she has, the more likely she is to go unconscious and not die. I think everyone will need that at some stage. Indirect fire, you know, guts is more important right now.
MechWarrior training complete.
Right. Where were we? Do the contract! Deploy. Future Planet isn't using the full tonnage. I am aware. We might actually get an SRM6 or something. Just to fill out that tonnage, because that message is going to annoy me every time. Future Planet is so full of armor, we literally have spare space that we're not using. Either way, we'll get mech salvage 2 picks, 8 others. Straightforward battle. Polar area, so heat's going to be easier. I'm down. The issue at the moment is mostly our money. But until we can get another decent mech to replace our scout, I think the salvage is probably the way to go here. Try and get like another Shadowhawk or something. There are a lot of tier 3 mechs. The Kintaro that, what's her name, was using, Lady Uranu, was using in the tutorial episode. That's a tier 3. It's a good tier 3. It's a tier 3.
Command interface initiated.
These guys are amateurs. Right, I'm in the open, get eyes on them, take them out. Good hunting. Okay.
Good to go, Commander.
So they're here. What we could do is we could go to this, and we could start shooting them. I could send 2 down here for close, and then 2 of my long-range ones up here, and we could start peppering them from distance. But I don't know if they've got distance on them. I think we're probably still good to do that.
Moving out.
Coordinates received.
I don't think there's an elevation bonus, FYI, if you're wondering. It's just, I thought it's sensible. Moved everyone quickly so that we could get them in position before the contact. Eek. Right, Decker.
Yes, Commander.
Decker's going to be useful here.
Lifting off. Picked up a blip.
And then Decker, okay. Could you sense a lock? It just removes evasive, and they aren't evasive, so we're just going to go for the shots instead.
Giving him everything I've got.
Ah, if we'd hit once more. Oh, hello. I'm going to reserve. Eek.
Aye, aye.
I wanted this one in range. Striker. Okay. This is going to hurt. Our evasive should help a bit. There we go. Now, this isn't their lance. This is just... Lances are mechs, right? You don't get lances of tanks. I don't think you do. Either way, we've got them out in the open. Bear moth.
Yes, Commander.
Get down here. Alright, future planet. Another striker. Good. Your job can be the striker.
Target lock on enemy 6.
We didn't manage to kill it. Fine. That's where I come in. One, 2, 3. Don't shoot C then, but the rest, go for it.
Engaging multiple targets.
One down. Oh, this is a lance. Oh, the gallon's still up. In which case,
Waiting
glitch.
for orders.
Can I get further away to fire?
You betcha.
How are you doing? Okay, multi-target. Let's see what we can do. PPC at the gallon, and the LRM's at the striker.
Got it.
If this is a hit, it should be a kill. So much damage. Yeah! Right.
Good to go.
Like, you're just gonna stamp on it.
Roger.
95% hit chance. Vehicles take double damage.
Ah! Give them everything you've got.
That's how it's done.
One less vehicle.
Commander,
Okay, can we jump?
engaging jump jets.
And then vigilance. Then brace. And I guess we'll just get ready up here as well.
Jump jets.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay.
Receiving you.
Now. I can't really death from above you, but I can get really close.
Roger that.
What have we got? It's a Scorpion! An AC-5 and a machine gun. That's somewhat respectable.
Firing a full salvo.
Done.
Reporting.
That was their
One
lance.
less vehicle.
It's a shame. I was hoping for mechs.
Mission.
And mech salvage. If I'd known, I'd just taken money. Oh well. Okay. We actually didn't take any internal damage, which means that we can go straight and do another mission afterwards. What do I want to take as our loot? I did mention using an SMRM6, even though the heat was high, so I'll grab one of those. And I think we'll grab an AC-5 for the value, because it's worth 100k. Actually, missile launch is worth more. It's worth 150k. So if we need to sell an item for money, we got more of them. I'm down with that. Okay. We're going to try and put the SRM-6 on. Like, I don't really want to use the SRM-6 because of the heat, but at the same time, we have spare weight. So we might as well. And then see what the heat is like. Because we also aren't really using our heat on that mech. Not massively. So... Oh. Contact. The Rimwood Frontier. Ooh, okay. Alright everyone, gather round. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. And I might, I repeat might, have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopan elite. She says she's got a big job lined up, and she wants us for it. Us, specifically. She called the commander out by name. I guess the night name still means something out in the Magistry. I'd like to believe that's true, boss, but I'm not sure I want to bet my life on it. You sure this client isn't a bounty hunter? Because I can list off about 5 different banks that'd love to repossess this ship. We're shopping for uncertified contracts. Behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm she's riched. Riched? Riched. She's riched. I can reach out. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message. Those things ain't cheap. What's a HPG message? Hyperpulse generator. Terabytes compressed information from one point to another at fast and light speeds. All modern HPG arrays are owned and operated by Comstar. Okay, Rich is good. I like Rich. So do I. And the fact of the matter is, we're hemorrhaging sea bills out here. It's worth the risk. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Don't say that. Our new client vents out the airlock, and our corpses spread the rest of forever tumbling through the icy fastness of space. Thanks for the delightful image, Yang. Look, Mark, I'll admit it, this was sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Bellerophon. The client will be waiting. The contract to meet with our Canopen Elite mystery client is ready for review. Ooh. Common experience. Check your finances at the terminal. Okay. Okay. Let's look at this interesting contract you've got.
Hey, Commander. Pull up a chair.
Benefactor. 33. Oh, that's just talk. Well, you know, 33 grand for talking is pretty decent. 200k. Ordnance depot. Capture base facility is supply for local pirate forces. Okay. Operative on Detroit recovered a functional piece of Star League Defense Force technology, but before they could deliver it to us, they were captured by pirate forces. We need a team to assault the location they're being held and recover the technology and escape. Okay. That seems pretty easy. It's on this planet. I don't know if we'll get the Star League Defense Force technology. It'd be cool if we did. Since we're here, I think we might do this one anyway, before going to this Benefactor mission. Because it does have a rating of 1 skull, not half a skull. And we're here, so... I'll quickly have a look at the mech bay. So what's our heat situation right now? Really good. So... oh, has to be in here because it's a 2-slot thing. Right. Heat efficiency goes down a bit. The weight goes up. Sure. One, two, 1, 2. I don't like it being odd. There we go. That I can deal with. We're maxed out. We've got a couple more missiles in a salvo. I'm happy with that. How long will that take? 7 days? We just take 7 days to install the right torso compartment. Maybe we should go to this mission.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Let's go to this mission. Benefactor. It'll take us 17 days to get there. It's only a wasted 10 days. Alternatively, we could do an extra mission. No, we'll go to our Benefactor. Why not?
By your command.
We can afford to right now. Just. Money's tight. Oop.
That work order you submitted is complete. Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Now, the strategy component at the moment is pretty minimal because we don't have a full ship yet. Later on, you get a full ship, and then you get to like upgrade the ship. You can increase the speed at which you repair mechs and change them out. Right now, we're stuck at this really low speed of repair, which is kind of sucky. But that does change later on. Game's taking a little while to think about those cutscenes. Whee! Shh. Undock. That jump ship had no one else on it. We were the only passenger. That doesn't seem economical, really. That's why we're paying so much when we have to do these jump ship missions. Okay, Bellerophon. This is where our contact is. Okay, 33 grand just for talk. Let's proceed with the contact. In orbit, Bellerophon. Anna Maria Centrella. Mr. Oliveira, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopen royal family to even know who we were, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contact, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Knight? Certainly, wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I mean, I'm tempted by, sure, but I need to hear more details, because, like, she is from a royal family, and I want her money, so certainly wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I'll pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans, ooh, and buy you the briefing room you've been looking... Ooh, look, I'm in. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what you're supposed to be recovering. This. Latest in Trilla's image is replaced on screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years she's been lying in a state on Axilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly we're supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have an engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go onto the derelict, and you'll protect them until the work is done. They should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Knight, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. Ooh. I'm gonna go background frontier freelancer. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle the job, no sweat. Then I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough and there'll be more work waiting for you upon return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Knight. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Mark. We're looking for a lifeline. I think this is as close as we're going to get. You've got yourself some mercenaries. Very good. I look forward to your contract, Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the Magistry. Commander Knight, I hope that you live up to it. Okay. The contract is ready. So it's not here. It's far away. How far away? "18 days away. But there is a relatively well-paying mission here. Seek and destroy. I think I'll do the Seek and Destroy mission here. And then we can head to that mission after we get like a little bit more cash, because I don't really want to go on a, you know, long hike. The reward is 1.152 million. Yeah, we're going to do this mission, and then on the way, we'll repair up and get ready for that. Bloody hell. Again, to salvage, because I'm on focus on salvage. We're all good for this. Deploy. Let's do this. The main missions pay well. They can also be pretty damn hard. I find that there is a little bit of bump in like the mid-game where they get quite hard indeed. Later on, there's a gap where they're not so hard. But the money's good. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Are there gonna be any actual mechs there? It might not be. And if there aren't, then I'm gonna be sad, cause I want them. I want their parts. Because I want them to play for me. Not if they're like really crappy mechs. I want like a tier 3 mech.
Command interface initiated.
Right, in the open, amateurs, good hunting, kill them, etc.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go. Position confirmed.
On my way.
Everybody run forwards. Do the thing. Everybody do the thing.
Moving out.
Move order received. You betcha.
Whoops. You can jump back. Gonna reserve.
Roger that. Standing by.
Gonna reserve again.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Here's our tactical advantage. Now they've moved, they won't have the guarded status. Enemies waiting for you with the guarded status, so if you shoot them first, you're kind of missing out. Glitch.
What can I do for you? Affirmative.
Hello. Jump jets can be useful. Oh, it's a scorpion. Goodbye.
Got it.
Missiles were
Hit 'em
overkill.
hard.
Missiles were
I
overkill.
feel bad about shooting the little guys.
I feel bad about shooting little guys.
Time
hello.
to earn our money.
Breakfast at Gimli's, I have cannons pointed at you.
All weapons committed.
This is overkill. Almost wasn't.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Hey, 2 units in an opening salvo is not bad.
Yes, Commander.
Bear moth. Oh, you can get in range.
Firing jump jet. Engaging target. Reporting. One less vehicle.
I don't remember the early game being quite this easy when I played last time. I guess
Good to
I've
go.
got competent. That's weird.
Lifting off. Waiting for orders. Jumping.
Hello. Yeah. Let's try. Okay, Glitch,
Waiting
can you
for
get a
orders.
shot from here? Yes, you can.
Got it.
Okay. That was a straightforward mission.
Take this.
Oh. There we go.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Mission.
Milk run. Kind of pitting them to an extent. They just moved around and then boom, they all died. Didn't know what happened to them. Which is how I like it. No diggity, I'm gonna blow them up, yeah. Ew, ew, ew. And loot-wise, not really much in it. I'll take the LRMs mostly because they're worth money. At least we're getting a good stock of basic equipment. Nothing fun. I'd be tempted by a second PPC right now just to try and put it on the Vanguard and find it doesn't work. Because I've tried it before. It doesn't work. Spoilers. You're like, haha, look, I can fire them! Once. No. Guys, what's this steam? What? Why are things on fire? So, yeah. With the PPC and the LRMs, we can fire basically continually. I would like a bigger load of LRMs. Currently, I think we're a little bit too cool. We could push it on the heat, but, you know, we can always improve. Do we have another contract we can do? We'd have to move. Is this anything we can buy here? Panther Spider Locust. Again, I don't partial mech salvage. It's tempting to just be like, you know what? I'll buy like a billion flamers. Whatever. They only do like 5 damage, but they do 10 heat to the enemy. And if you have, you know, a craft that can support 4 flamers, you can force people to overheat relatively reliably. It's more important later on when you've got mechs that can, you know, stand up quite a while in a fight. Just, you know, shut them down is great. It means that even small mechs can be a bit of a threat to them. Because they can't really damage them, but they can damn well make them overheat. We'll pass on all this, especially because we don't really have much money. We've currently got 466,000. Which is okay, but it's still only 2 months at our current rate. And our current rate is a cut rate, remember. I think we're going to have to go to Axelis.
Bio command.
Engines primed. All hands prepare.
I don't think there's a choice there. Do 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 do.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
And we're going to be broke very soon. So I'm gonna say we go for this, which will give us 1 month more. So we'll have, after that, I think we'll have like 25 grand spare. We'll also have a quick look at the barracks and see if we can XP anyone, because this is going to be a, you know, a 1-star fight as opposed to a half-star fight, so it will test us a bit. The health is tempting. Indirect fire penalty isn't useful for us right now. Melee to hit is useless. Unsteady threshold is nice. So I'm going to go for guts.
MechWarrior training complete.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Glitch. Nope. I'm not going to spend that on.
Yeah.
Nope.
Receiving you.
Decker. Ooh. Extra evasive. Sure. We'll keep you in the spirit of being like a scout.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
No. Okay, let's do this jump.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
Extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barrack where you find Glitch dismantling one of the leopard's internal walls. There are several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses and explains, there's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As real as it sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Oh, god damn it. The banks aren't going to like us modifying their property. Order to put it back, set aside money for the fine, or Glitch is a technician, which she isn't. I can just about afford the money to pay the fine. You know how the chain of command works? You have to clear changes like this before you start. She shrugs. Well, can I? You look over Glitch's work. It's cleanly done with no hazards. Take a break until I make a decision. During a chat with Darius, you compare the cost of the fine to the benefit of the mech warriors and decide it's worth it. You lose 20 grand, but you gain a morale. That's actually cheap morale. Normally you have to pay like 100 grand extra to gain a morale when you're doing like the monthly budget, so that's worthwhile. We only have 4 grand. We've a $250,000 right now, exactly. Give or take 350. So we have about 4 grand more than this month's pay, so we're going to be tight on this. I'm glad we jumped straight here. Eek. Probably should have had those early missions, you know. Got them paid rather than crappy equipment, because that might be a mistake. Whoops. Oh well. I mean, we haven't really used... Well, we used an SRM-6. So fine. But that's it. Lovely planet. I'm not going to proceed the contract because I think I want to check the store, and I think we're also probably going to end the episode here. But I want to check the store first. No, nothing useful. Okay. That's a shame. What can I sell, like, stuff for? Ugh, that's less than 10%. That's 4%? No, it's more like 6 or 7 or something. 7%? That's pretty terrible. Oh, well. Well, for now, We're going to call it. I've been EnterElysium. Next episode, we're actually going to do this this mission and try and get this ship up off the moon, which we desperately need the money for. Till next time, like, subscribe, let me know down below. Stay shiny.